Tony, looking back at the St Helens game first, obviously disappointing with the result. Was it a disappointing performance?
Oh, some aspects. I don't know about disappointing. Probably a bit harsh. We probably just lacked a bit of patience in some areas and a little bit of composure, and I think the frustration sort of kicked in because we'd trained so well leading into the game that I think we just felt a little bit frustrated when we weren't able to probably convert into as many points as we would have liked and thought we may well have scored, particularly after scoring first. And I think some frustration crept in and we overplayed a bit. So I don't think disappointing is the right word, but frustrated a little bit, anxious and all those sort of things created by some great defence by St Helens. I thought their defence was as good as it has been all year, and they've been a good defensive team all year. So, credit to our opponents as well as us, just not quite, handling the situation as well as we could have.
And the route to the grand finals obviously got a lot more difficult now.
By a week, only by a week. It's a sudden death after this week. Had we have had a week off, for sure. But we're not really, focusing on grand finals. It's about Hull this week and focusing on the team that you're about to play. And so, it's created another game. If we're going to, continue on, that'll be great.
What's the injury situation after the game?
Yeah, a couple of concerns on Hodgson and Carvel. We lost both of those during the game. Both are a chance for this week. Both are a chance. We're rehabbing them and we'll assess them later in the week. I'd fancy Hodgson's chances more than Carvel's, but we should have Harrison back this week as well. So, we're not in too bad a shape. We've got a few bodies to choose from.
What are you expecting from Hull?
A tough match. They're a good team. They're a good team that have performed well lately, and they got into a few of their numbers and troops back. I think at different stages this year they've struggled a bit with numbers and depth and all those sort of things. But they're back in good form, and they're a dangerous team and a capable team, and we'll give them a healthy respect as well.
Will you be making many changes to the team for the Hull game?
Depends on the injuries, basically, and we'll assess that, work out what the best team, to cope and cater for if we need to make changes through injury, and what's the best, team to go out there against Hull.
The St Helens game, do you think it was a case of St Helens raised the game more than Warrington not playing to the best?
Case of both. One may well have contributed to the other, etc. That's sport. They were very good that day, and and created some of that anxiety and that pressure that can be created. So credit to Saints, but at the same time, we felt we could handle that better, and hopefully will in the future.
Now we're obviously nearing the end of this season. The grand final. Hopefully Warrington will make their way to it. So, how are your plans for next season going at the moment? Are you looking to add any extra players to the squad? No.
We're just focusing at the moment entirely on what we're doing at the moment, and we're happy with what we've got, and we've got some terrific young players coming through, and we're developing a lot of young players, and we want them to come through and want to give them opportunity to come through as well. So, we're happy at the moment, and happy to be focused on what we're doing.
Okay, Tony, thank you as always.
Thanks, Gary.